The life of a famous pop star often unfolds like a dramatic soap opera. From the tragic consequences of public relationships to unexpected live TV mishaps and the backlash from scandals like DUIs, their daily lives sometimes surpass anything an ordinary person could imagine. In my previous video, we talked about Justin Timberlake, a star who frequently finds himself apologizing to fans.
I'm sorry.
His emotional plea during a concert, "I know sometimes I'm hard to love, but you keep on loving me and I love you right back," sets him apart from many other superstars.
I know sometimes I'm hard to love, but you keep on loving me and I love you right back.
But what exactly has made him so humble? Today, we're rewinding the clock and uncovering the controversies that have followed Justin Timberlake throughout his career. Despite his Prince of Pop image,
girls chasing me and having people taking my picture all the time.
Timberlake has faced his fair share of controversies, particularly regarding his past relationships with top female celebrities. It is also cruel and foolish to use a former lover as material for comedy. Recently, there have been reports that Justin Timberlake's wife has reached her limit. What exactly has been happening in Justin Timberlake's life? Hey everyone, it's your buddy Siegel, back with another deep dive. Justin Timberlake's reputation took a major hit following his highly publicized relationship with Britney Spears. While it may feel like ancient history now, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, Timberlake and Spears were at the heart of pop culture.
Justin was your first kiss?
Yes, he was my first kiss.
Both were icons of the teen pop era, and every move they made was scrutinized by the media and adored by fans. With their dazzling looks, talent, and star power, they were dubbed the perfect couple, capturing the public's imagination. But Britney Spears' so-called purity became an obsessive and highly publicized topic at the time.
I am a virgin, and I definitely want to try and have sex when I'm married.
The unrealistic and contradictory expectations placed on her were staggering. She was expected to be a seductive diva on stage, while maintaining the image of a saint off stage. This impossible standard led to invasive and downright inappropriate questions from the press. Yet she had no choice but to respond.
Everyone's talking about it. Your breasts.
Looking back, it's shocking that a young female artist was forced to answer such deeply personal questions in front of flashing cameras.
How do you feel about all the constant speculation about your virginity and whether you are a virgin?
I really wish I would have never said anything to begin with, because I'm kind of stuck in this little place where people are always asking me.
Have there been any changes on that front?
That's a personal question.
Whether Spears had been truthful or not was beside the point. The fact that the media felt entitled to interrogate her about her private life was disturbing. The tension between her pure image and sexy charm also had a significant impact on her romantic relationship with Justin. But in the end, their fairy tale romance came crashing down with just those two words, "It's over" from Justin. Timberlake ended what was once seen as a fairy tale love story between pop music's royal couple. And after their breakup, the media's attention shifted completely, with relentless tabloid coverage now focusing entirely on Britney. So, what about Justin? While Britney and Justin eventually broke up, he initially stated that he wouldn't make any personal comments about their split.
I promised to her that I wouldn't say specifically why we broke up.
But just a month later, when he debuted as a solo artist, his music video told a very different story. In the video, he featured a woman who looked strikingly similar to Britney, making it impossible to ignore the connection. The storyline? A heartbroken Justin devastated by his girlfriend's betrayal. The message was clear, and the public took the bait. Many people assumed Britney had cheated on Justin and branded her a liar. Some people believe that Justin effectively leveraged the narrative that Britney was responsible for their breakup to generate buzz, turning their past relationship into a focal point that attracted significant media attention and boosted his successful solo debut. Things escalated further when Justin openly talked about his sexual relationship with Britney in interviews.
Did you Britney Spears?
Okay, I did it. No.
This only worsened Britney's public image, making her seem hypocritica, someone whose words and actions didn't match. Even Britney herself commented on how strange it was for Justin to publicly share such private details about their time together.
Weird time. There was like talk about what we did together, and like really sexually and stuff, and I just felt very exploitive and very weird.
After all, turning an ex-lover's personal life into a joke just to entertain an audience is something most people would find inappropriate.
There dates a popular female singer. Publicly, they'll claim to be virgins, but privately, he hid it.
While Britney faced relentless criticism, Justin largely avoided any real backlash. This reflects the gender double standards in the American media at the time. Their breakup didn't just affect their careers, it played a major role in reshaping their public images. Ultimately, their highly publicized relationship became a cautionary tale, highlighting the psychological and social pressures that come with dating in the spotlight. Then came Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me, published in 2023. In it, Britney revealed that she had been pregnant during her relationship with Justin from 1999 to 2002. She wrote, "I loved Justin so much and thought we were going to be a family, but he said he wasn't ready." For years, public scrutiny had largely fallen on Britney, while Justin faced relatively little criticism. However, after this revelation, the narrative changed. Justin Timberlake found himself at the center of backlash. In love with Justin, who wasn't ready to become a father, Britney secretly took BB abortion pills at home with Justin's and a friend's help, avoiding her family and the media. She wrote that if the decision had been entirely hers, she wouldn't have gone through with it, implying a deep sense of regret and guilt. The emotional weight of this revelation led fans to revisit her 2003 song, Every Time, which was originally thought to be about a lost first love. After the memoir's release, many began speculating that the song was actually a tribute to the child she never had the chance to raise. As criticism mounted, Justin defended himself, saying that the decision was something they had made together and that he hadn't forced Britney into anything. However, Britney's account in her memoir suggests a stark difference in perspective between the two. She described the experience of having to go through the painful procedure at home, with Justin trying to comfort her by playing the guitar. The image of a young Britney crying in a bathroom while her boyfriend strummed a guitar paints a heartbreaking picture, one that hardly seems like true comfort. But that wasn't the only bombshell in The Woman in Me. Britney also revealed that Justin had cheated on her multiple times during their 3-year relationship. She admitted that, despite knowing about his infidelities, she chose to stay silent out of fear that he would leave her. In the book, she recounts specific instances where she had caught him with other women. Justin, however, has never publicly responded to these allegations. Britney also admitted that she too had been unfaithful once during their relationship. This revelation sparked endless online debates between their fan bases. Fans of Justin and Britney have also engaged in online comment battles over who cheated first between the two. However, quite a few people suspect that articles about Justin's intense rumors with other women while he was openly dating Britney, along with close-up photos of him with women other than his wife during his marriage, lend credence to Britney's claims.
He apologized to his wife and his son, saying what happened was a, quote, strong lapse in judgment.
Following the memoir's release, the backlash against Justin was so intense that he had to disable Instagram comments. Many people reacted by saying that if Justin had even the slightest remorse for breaking the trust in his own relationship, putting everything else aside, making a music video that negatively portrayed Britney as the only cheating ex was not the right thing to do.
Weird.
In love with Justin, who wasn't ready to become a father, Britney secretly took ABC pills at home with Justin's and a friend's help, avoiding her family and the media. However, contrary to what she had heard, the experience was extremely painful, to the point where she feared she might die. The second major scandal, one that is still widely discussed today, was the infamous 2004 Super Bowl halftime show wardrobe malfunction involving Janet Jackson. During the live performance of Rock Your Body, Justin and Janet were on stage together when, at the very last moment of the song, Justin reached over and pulled part of Janet's outfit. What followed was a shocking moment. Janet's breast was exposed on live television, broadcasted worldwide. Families gathered around their TVs in disbelief, questioning if they had really just seen what they thought they saw. Given that this was primetime television with millions of children watching, the outrage was immediate. Justin Timberlake publicly apologized for the incident, calling it a wardrobe malfunction and insisting it was unplanned. But the fallout was massive. Broadcasters implemented delay systems for live shows to prevent similar incidents. The Federal Communications Commission also fined CBS heavily, reinforcing strict regulations on live TV. However, the aftermath of the incident wasn't the same for both performers. Janet Jackson faced severe backlash. The media overwhelmingly portrayed her in a negative light, and she was blacklisted from major events and broadcasts. Some of her scheduled appearances were even canceled. Meanwhile, Justin's career continued to thrive. His music and acting ventures went on largely unaffected. People at the time pointed out the hypocrisy of the media, questioning why a controversy that involved two people resulted in punishment for only one, and why the white male performer seemed to escape unscathed while the black female artist bore the brunt of the consequences. However, Justin boldly mentions it in a light-hearted manner, even though for some, it may evoke a painful controversy they would rather not think about.
Won the Super Bowl and finally got to see a woman naked.
The most recent controversy surrounding Justin Timberlake is his DUI arrest, which happened in June 2024 in the Hamptons, New York. According to reports, police pulled Timberlake over after he ran a stop sign and was seen swerving between lanes. A police report obtained by the Associated Press revealed that Timberlake refused to take a breathalyzer test after being stopped. When questioned, he reportedly told officers, "I only had one martini and was just following my friends home." However, officers observed that his eyes were bloodshot, he smelled strongly of alcohol, and he failed all the standard field sobriety tests. Interestingly, as he was being arrested, Timberlake was overheard mumbling, "This is going to ruin the tour." The officer, who didn't recognize him, asked, "What tour?" To which Timberlake responded, "The World Tour." This unexpected moment, where the police officer had no idea who Justin Timberlake was, quickly went viral, sparking countless memes and parodies across social media. Following the arrest, Timberlake pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of driving while ability impaired as part of a plea deal. As a result, he was fined $500 plus an additional $260 in fees, had his license suspended for 90 days, and was required to complete 25 hours of community service with a nonprofit organization of his choice. Additionally, as part of the agreement, Timberlake must participate in a public service campaign about the dangers of drunk driving. Given his celebrity status, this requirement was aimed at raising awareness and educating the public on the risks of drinking and driving. Justin Timberlake addressed the situation with the following statement. "Many of you have followed my life for a long time, and as you know, I always try to hold myself to a high standard. This time I fell short. I made a decision when I had other choices. If you've had even one drink, do not get behind the wheel. There are so many other options. Call a friend, take an Uber, use one of the many ride-sharing apps, or just get a taxi. This was my mistake, but I hope those of you listening and watching can learn from it. I certainly have. To wrap this up, I just want to say, we can all make safer choices. I will do my part, and I hope you will too." Some fans argue that, since Timberlake paid the fine, the issue is technically settled. Others believe he has already received excessive backlash and shown enough remorse, so there's no reason to keep criticizing him.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody.
But at the same time, that doesn't erase the disappointment some fans felt. Still, there's no denying that Justin Timberlake is an incredibly talented entertainer, and many people want to see him continue to shine on stage and screen. As someone who has been inspired by his performances, I genuinely hope that, moving forward, Timberlake will stay out of controversy and make his fans proud again, whether it's through music, movies, or live performances. And before you go, be sure to check out our latest video covering Justin Timberlake's concert experience. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time with another fascinating story from the world of pop stars.